Welcome to True Projects. In this video, we are going to discuss about the project title, which is Sentiment Analysis Applied to News from the Brazilian Stock Market. The project investigates financial sentiment analysis in today's volatile stock market. Assessing the emotions surrounding financial assets is critical. By utilizing advanced natural language processing and machine learning techniques, this initiative fulfills a critical requirement. The initiative attempts to discern market sentiment by analyzing textual data such as news stories and social media posts, providing investors and financial professionals with a strong tool for making well-informed investment decisions. This project aims to provide comprehensive sentiment analysis framework that helps to a better knowledge of the Brazilian stock market by combining lexicon-based and machine learning-based models, including a voting classifier. The project's goal is to create a complete sentiment analysis system for financial data. Various methods are used in the system, including lexicon-based models like TextBlob and Vada Sentiment, as well as machine learning models like Random Forest, Naive Bayes, and MLP. These algorithms are useful for interpreting the sentiment included in financial writings, ranging from news stories to social media posts. They help investors and financial experts to precisely evaluate market mood, allowing them to make educated judgments. Furthermore, the project investigates the usefulness of a voting classifier, which combines different algorithms to improve sentiment analysis accuracy, primarily helping the Brazilian Stock Exchange. These are the requirements needed to execute the project. In hardware requirements, operating system of Windows, processor of i5 and above, RAM of 8 GB and above, and hard disk of 25 GB and above. In software, we need Anaconda 3 and Visual Studio Community version. These are the design modules in the flow of work to implement the project. First module is importing the packages. This step involves importing the necessary Python libraries and packages for required project, Pandas for data manipulation, Seaborn and Matplotlib for visualization, NLTK for natural language processing, and scikit-learn for machine learning, Keras for deep learning. Next module is exploring the dataset. In this module, we load and explore the dataset containing English text data related to the Brazilian stock market. We check data statistics, sample records, and gain a general understanding of the data. Third one is data processing. This step involves cleaning and preparing the data for analysis. It includes handling missing values, data type conversions, and ensuring data consistency. The other module is building the model using lexicon module. In that, we have TextBlob and Vada Sentiment. Coming to TextBlob, TextBlob is a Python library that simplifies text processing, including tasks like parts of speech tagging, noun phrase extraction, and sentiment analysis. It utilizes a pre-built sentiment lexicon to assign polarity scores like positive, negative, or neutral to the text data. TextBlob is employed for its simplicity and efficiency in providing quick sentiment analysis results. It is useful for initial sentiment assessments of financial text, allowing for rapid analysis of the large data sets. Next one is Vada Sentiment. Vada Sentiment is a lexicon and rule-based sentiment analysis tool, specifically designed for analyzing sentiments in social media text. It considers elements like emoticons and slang to provide sentiment scores. Vada Sentiment is chosen because it is tailored for social media and textual data containing emoticons and informal language. This makes it well suited for capturing nuances in sentiment expressed in the social media posts related to Brazilian stock market. Coming to the sixth one, which is data pre-processing and cleaning, replacing mentions, punctuations, and symbols. In this step, cleaning the text data by removing or replacing mentions, example Twitter handles, punctuations, and special symbols to ensure consistent text formatting is done. Next one is removing the stop words. In the removing stop words, this step involves removing the stop words that do not carry significant meaning to focus on the relevant information. And the other one is stemming the text. In this step, we reduce the text words to their base or root form, which is stemming, to reduce the dimensionality of the text. Seventh module is lexicon vectorizer. This step involves in encoding the sentiment labels into numerical values so that machine learning algorithms can understand and work with them. The next module is label processing. Label processing step involves in encoding sentiment labels into numeric values. Next one is feature selection using Pandas iLog. In this module, it involves in selecting relevant features or columns from the dataset for model training. This step involves in focusing on the most important features. Next one is splitting the data into train and test. In this step, dataset is divided into training and testing sets. It evaluates the model performance on the unseen data. Next one is building the models. In that, we have machine learning models. First one is random forest. Random forest is an ensembling machine learning algorithm that combines multiple decision trees to make predictions. It is effective for classification tasks and it can handle complex and high dimensional data. Random forest is employed to capture complex patterns in financial text and improve the accuracy of the sentiment analysis. It is known for its robustness and ability to avoid overfitting. Coming to the next algorithm, which is naive Bayes, it is a probabilistic machine learning algorithm based on Bayes' theorem. It is commonly used for text classification tasks, including sentiment analysis, by calculating the likelihood of text belonging to the different sentiment categories. Naive Bayes is chosen for its efficiency and effectiveness in the text classification. It is particularly suitable for sentiment analysis due to its probabilistic nature. Coming to the MLP algorithm. MLP is a multi-layer perceptron. MLP is a type of neural network model with multiple layers of interconnected nodes. It is capable of learning complex patterns and relationships within the data. MLP is used to capture intricate and non-linear sentiment patterns in financial texts. Its deep learning capability makes it suitable for tasks where the relationships between features are complex. Coming to the last algorithm, which is voting classifier. The voting classifier algorithm combines the predictions of multiple machine learning models, which are random forest, logistic regression, decision trees to make a final prediction. It can set up to use a majority vote or weighted average of predictions. The voting classifier is employed to improve overall sentiment analysis accuracy by leveraging the strengths of multiple models by combining these modules. It aims to provide more robust and accurate sentiment predictions for the Brazilian stock market exchange. The 12th module is training the model. In this step, we use the training data to train the machine learning models and tune their parameters for optimal performance. Next one is building the model with voting classifier giving better accuracy. This step involves in recognizing that the voting classifier combination provides improved accuracy compared to individual models. 14th one is Flask framework with SQLite for sign up and sign out. In this module, it involves in implementing a web application using Flask for user authentication and data input. 5th one is user gives input. In this step, it allows the users to input data for sentiment analysis through the web interface. Coming to the 6th module, which is the given input is translated and pre-processed for prediction. This step involves in pre-processing the user input text, including the translation if necessary and cleaning to make it suitable for sentiment analysis. The 7th module is train model is used for the prediction. This step involves in applying the trained machine learning model such as voting classifier to predict the sentiment of the user provided text. 18th module is final outcome is displayed through the front end. This step involves in displaying the sentiment prediction results to the user through the web application's front end, providing insights into the sentiment associated with the input text. This is the comparison graph of the project. On x-axis, we have all the algorithm names which are trained, and on the y-axis, we have the accuracy scores of that particular algorithm. Among all the algorithms, we can observe that voting classifier accuracy is high than the other algorithms, which means that this model is performing well than the other modules, other algorithms in this particular project. For execution, we need to open the code folder. This is the code folder of the project. This is the static folder. This folder consists files related to CSS, JavaScript and Bootstrap files. This is the templates folder. This folder contains all the HTML pages used in the project. It typically includes files like index.html, about.html, etc., which represent different pages of the website. This is the app.py file. This file contains the information related to the front-end logic. It could include code written in the Python that handles server-side operations, such as processing user requests, interacting with the database, and generating dynamic content to be rendered in the HTML templates. And this is the model file which contains the algorithm information which will be loaded into the project code during runtime. This is the notebook.ipynb file. This is a Jupyter Notebook file which contains a combination of code, graphs, and all other outputs in one place. It allows user to write and execute codes in individual cells. This is the sign up file. This file is a database file used to store the user interface information. Now we need to copy the path from the code folder in the address bar of the File Explorer. we need to open the Anaconda prompt. Using the cd command followed by the space, we need to copy the path, paste the path which is copied in the file explorer, and then click on the enter. By doing this, the current folder is changed to this particular thing, which is current directory, and then here we need to type python space app.py and click on enter. This will compile the app.py file using command which is python space app.py in the command prompt. This command will execute the Python script and perform a runtime check for any syntax errors or logical issues. After running the app.py file, the Flask framework will host the application locally at the default address, which is 127.001, and the port number is 5000 unless configured differently. Here we got this link, we need to paste it in the browser. I prefer Google Chrome. Here I need to paste the link and click on enter. So this has taken to the home page, which is NLP, Sentiment Analysis Applied to News from the Brazilian Stock Market. Now I need to click on sign up. Here I need to fill all these details if I am registering newly. As I have already registered, I will directly click on the button sign in. Here I need to give the credentials. Here I will give the username and the password, and I'll click on login. So this has redirected to the home page. Here this is the text box. Here I need to give the input message. For this particular input message, it will predict whether the sentiment is positive, negative or neutral. So here I will be giving the text. So here I have given the message. Now I will click on predict. For this particular message, it has predicted that the text type is neutral. So we will try with the other case. Here I will give the another text. I have given the text and now I will predict it. So for this text, the text type is predicted as negative. I will give the other text. Here I have given the other text. Now I will click on predict. Here for this particular text, it has predicted that the text type is positive. In this way, we can give any text, then this web application will predict whether the sentiment is positive, negative or neutral. Now we will log out of this web page. Conclusion: to extract important sentiment insights from financial text, this project effectively employs a variety of sentiment analysis approaches, including lexicon-based models and machine learning algorithms such as random forest, naive Bayes and MLP. The use of voting classifier, which combines these algorithms, enhances sentiment analysis accuracy greatly. This project emphasizes the practical value of sentiment analysis on the Brazilian stock exchange, allowing investors and financial professionals to make better informed decisions based on a comprehensive understanding of a market mood. It emphasizes the potential for additional breakthroughs in financial sentiment analysis, which will help the financial sector and its stakeholders in the long run.
Thank you for watching video. For more projects, please visit our website www.trueprojects.in. For updates on latest project videos, please visit True Projects YouTube channel and subscribe.